Seaman Recruit. Seaman Recruit is the Navy's entry-level enlisted rank with no visible insignia. Candidates must meet age, education, aptitude, citizenship, and medical standards before reporting to Recruit Training Command at Great Lakes, Illinois. Boot camp lasts 7 to 10 weeks and covers seamanship, firefighting, watchstanding, discipline, and physical readiness. Recruits practice line handling, knot tying, and shipboard safety, learning damage control, and chemical biological defense. They are grouped into communities: seamen for deck and administration, airmen for aviation, firemen for engineering, construction man for Seabees, and hospitalmen for medical fields. Daily duties include cleaning compartments, inspections, and supervised watches. Successful graduates advance automatically to Seaman Apprentice and begin professional assignments. Seaman Apprentice. Seaman Apprentice marks completion of recruit training and the start of fleet duties. Dress uniforms display 2 diagonal stripes, color-coded by community: white or blue for deck, red for engineering, green for aviation, and light blue for construction. Apprentices conduct preservation, painting, and basic maintenance under petty officer supervision. Aviation apprentices assist on flight decks. Firemen learn propulsion operations. Construction men handle field construction. Hospitalman apprentices support medical tasks. Each sailor maintains qualification records and begins training toward a rating, the Navy's occupational specialty. Undesignated apprentices rotate through divisions to find a career path. Designated strikers focus on one field. Advancement to seaman requires about a year of satisfactory conduct, training completion, and command recommendation. Seaman. Seaman is the final non-rated apprenticeship rank and a step toward technical specialization. The insignia consists of 3 diagonal stripes in community colors. Seamen perform operational duties with limited supervision, stand watches as helmsman, lookout, or phone talker, and assist in small boat handling, line handling, and deck maintenance. Aviation seamen maintain aircraft systems. Firemen work on propulsion and auxiliary equipment. Construction men build and repair facilities. They complete personnel qualification standards and may earn warfare pins such as surface, aviation, or submarine warfare specialist. Advancement to Petty Officer 3rd Class requires technical training, command endorsement, and passing the Navy-wide exam. Seamen lead small maintenance teams and train new sailors, demonstrating readiness for non-commissioned officer status. Petty Officer 3rd Class. Petty Officer 3rd Class is the first non-commissioned officer grade and entry to rated service. The insignia shows a perched eagle above a specialty mark and 1 chevron. Advancement combines written examination, performance evaluations, and command recommendation. 3rd Class petty officers maintain and operate technical equipment, supervise small teams, and train apprentices. They enforce safety procedures, maintain logs, and manage watch sections. Common ratings include electronics technician, machinist's mate, bosun's mate, and hospital corpsman. Pay grade E4 sailors stand supervisory watches such as Petty Officer of the Watch and ensure adherence to standards. High-year tenure policies limit time at this grade to preserve advancement flow. Sustained professional conduct and proficiency are required for continued service. Petty Officer 2nd Class. Petty Officer 2nd Class represents an experienced technician and leader. The insignia adds a 2nd chevron beneath the eagle and specialty mark. Advancement depends on a composite final multiple score combining exam results, evaluations, awards, and service time. Pay grade E5 sailors manage maintenance teams, verify preventive maintenance completion, and coordinate supply and repair. At sea, they lead machinery divisions or repair lockers. In aviation, they supervise line crews. Collateral duties include safety, petty officer, training representative, or career counselor. They mentor junior sailors and maintain high professional standards. After 12 years of honorable service, chevrons and service stripes change from red to gold, symbolizing sustained good conduct and reliable leadership within the enlisted ranks. Petty Officer 1st Class. Petty Officer 1st Class is the senior enlisted technical grade before Chief. The insignia features 3 red chevrons beneath the specialty mark and eagle. 1st Class petty officers, often called leading petty officers, supervise divisions or work centers, manage maintenance schedules, and oversee training programs. They maintain documentation, enforce safety and discipline, and coordinate with officers on readiness. Advancement to Chief Petty Officer requires a minimum time in grade, superior evaluations, leadership performance, and selection by a central advancement board. First-class petty officers qualify for advanced watches, plan inspections, and mentor sailors seeking warfare qualifications. Their performance directly influences divisional efficiency, making them key to daily shipboard and squadron operations. Chief Petty Officer, Chief Petty Officer. Chief Petty Officer is the first senior enlisted rank and a major professional milestone. The insignia shows a perched eagle above the specialty mark, 3 gold chevrons, and a rocker. Khaki uniforms display a gold fouled anchor with United States Navy. Selection requires eligibility testing, evaluations, and approval by a board of Master Chiefs assessing leadership and technical impact. Newly selected chiefs complete a formal initiation and pinning process emphasizing mentorship, tradition, and responsibility. Chiefs lead divisions, coordinate maintenance, manage training, and maintain material readiness. They represent enlisted interests to officers, ensuring efficient execution of missions. Chiefs wear khaki uniforms, operate from separate quarters afloat, and serve as the bridge between enlisted crews and command leadership. Senior Chief Petty Officer. Senior Chief Petty Officer is the second tier of senior enlisted leadership. The insignia adds a single silver star above the eagle and rocker. Khaki devices display 1 star above the anchor. Selection is through a centralized board evaluating sustained superior performance and command influence. Senior chiefs act as department-leading chiefs, overseeing multiple divisions, managing large maintenance programs, and advising department heads. They coordinate readiness, training, and quality assurance while mentoring newly promoted chiefs. Senior chiefs frequently serve as command senior enlisted leaders for smaller units, ensuring enlisted feedback reaches officers. Their broad experience provides stability across deployments and operations, maintaining discipline and continuity throughout command organizations. Master Chief Petty Officer. Master Chief Petty Officer is the Navy's highest enlisted pay grade and represents the top 1% of enlisted sailors. The insignia features 2 silver stars above the eagle and rocker. Khaki devices show 2 stars above the anchor. Selection is board determined based on exceptional leadership and technical mastery. Master Chiefs serve as senior enlisted advisors on large ships, aviation squadrons, and shore installations. They oversee chiefs and senior chiefs, ensure compliance with standards, and counsel commanding officers on morale, training, and retention. Many act as inspectors during fleet readiness evaluations or as type command advisors. Their responsibilities influence policy and readiness across entire warfare communities and fleet commands. Command Master Chief Petty Officer. Command Master Chief Petty Officer is a positional title held by the senior enlisted leader of a command. The insignia remains that of a Master Chief with a silver star in a wreath denoting the billet. The Command Master Chief Petty Officer advises the commanding and executive officers on morale, welfare, discipline, and training matters. Duties include climate assessments, recognition programs, mentoring initiatives, and oversight of the Chief's mess. On submarines, the equivalent billet is Chief of the Boat. At smaller units, pay grade E8 sailors may serve as Command Senior Chief Petty Officer until promotion. The Command Master Chief Petty Officer forms part of the Command Triad and ensures open communication between leadership and enlisted personnel, maintaining standards and crew cohesion. Master Chief Petty Officer of the Navy. The Master Chief Petty Officer of the Navy is the Navy's highest enlisted position. The insignia adds a 3rd star above the eagle. Khaki devices carry 3 stars above the anchor. The Master Chief Petty Officer of the Navy serves as senior enlisted advisor to the Chief of Naval Operations and the Chief of Naval Personnel. Responsibilities include advising on training, welfare, pay, benefits, and family readiness programs. The Master Chief Petty Officer of the Navy travels fleet-wide, visiting commands and representing enlisted interests. The position also participates in Department of Defense councils and congressional testimony when directed. Appointed by the Chief of Naval Operations for a 2 to 4 year term, the Master Chief Petty Officer of the Navy ensures enlisted perspectives, shape Navy policies and programs. Warrant Officer 1. Warrant Officer 1 is the Navy's entry warrant grade reinstated in 2018 for cyber warfare specialists. The insignia is a gold bar with 2 horizontal blue breaks. Appointment is by warrant from the Secretary of the Navy, drawn from senior enlisted personnel with significant technical skill and leadership. Chief Warrant Officer 1 serve in advanced technical billets such as network defense and digital forensics, configuring and safeguarding Navy systems. They advise commanders on cybersecurity operations and incident response. Warrant Officer 1s complete the Warrant Officer Indoctrination course, followed by specialized technical instruction. They act as liaisons between enlisted technicians and commissioned officers, ensuring expert-level technical execution within Navy information and communications networks. Chief Warrant Officer 2. Chief Warrant Officer 2 is the first commissioned warrant grade, symbolized by a gold bar with 3 blue breaks. Candidates are selected through a competitive board evaluating performance and qualifications. Chief Warrant Officer 2s serve in surface, submarine, aviation, construction, and information warfare communities. Duties include propulsion operation, ordnance handling, avionics calibration, and communications maintenance. They often act as division officers, providing specialized knowledge and bridging enlisted and commissioned leadership. Advancement requires time in grade, superior evaluations, and professional development. Chief Warrant Officer 2s represent the technical authority within their fields, supporting mission readiness across the fleet. Chief Warrant Officer 3. Chief Warrant Officer 3 represents advanced technical leadership. The insignia is a silver bar with 2 blue breaks. Selection requires outstanding evaluations, proven leadership, and broad operational experience. Chief Warrant Officer 3s serve as senior technical advisors to commanding officers and department heads, overseeing complex modernization and maintenance projects. They validate technical directives, inspect major systems, and coordinate with shipyards and readiness centers. Many also instruct at advanced training schools, mentoring future technicians and warrant officers. With around 16 years of service, they provide high-level expertise ensuring systems function safely and efficiently across all warfare environments, contributing directly to operational success and fleet reliability. Chief Warrant Officer 4. Chief Warrant Officer 4 signifies master-level technical authority and leadership. The insignia displays a silver bar with 3 blue breaks. Advancement is through a board process evaluating sustained superior performance and command impact. Chief Warrant Officer 4s lead large technical departments handling propulsion, combat systems, and aviation maintenance programs. They establish procedures, conduct engineering analyses, and act as advisors to fleet and type commanders. They mentor junior warrants, manage budgets, and enforce standardization across commands. Chief Warrant Officer 4's expertise directly influences United States Navy-wide maintenance policy and fleet technical readiness throughout their specialty communities. Chief Warrant Officer 5. Chief Warrant Officer 5 is the highest warrant grade and represents the pinnacle of technical expertise. The insignia is a silver bar with 1 broad blue stripe. Chief Warrant Officer 5s serve as senior advisors at fleet, type commander, and systems command levels. They guide modernization programs, assess new technologies, and advise flag officers on doctrine, logistics, and interoperability. They establish training standards for their communities, mentor junior warrants, and participate in policy development for technical career progression. With over 25 years of service, Chief Warrant Officer 5s are recognized as the Navy's foremost subject matter experts, ensuring safe, efficient, and innovative use of critical systems across all warfare domains. Ensign. Ensign is the entry commissioned officer rank indicated by a single gold bar. Officers are commissioned through the Naval Academy, Naval Reserve Officers Training Corps, Officer Candidate School, or direct commissions for professional fields. Each receives a designator code identifying their community, unrestricted line for command qualified officers, restricted line for technical specialists, and staff corps for professional fields such as medical, legal, or supply. Ensigns complete training pipelines, surface warfare, submarine nuclear power, or flight training, and report to ships, squadrons, or installations as division officers. They oversee personnel, equipment, and daily operations under department head supervision. Promotion to lieutenant junior grade follows approximately 2 years of satisfactory service and completion of initial warfare qualifications. Lieutenant junior grade wears 1 silver bar and serves as an intermediate junior officer rank. Promotion from ensign is governed by statutory timelines after qualification and favourable evaluations. Lieutenant junior grades continue as division officers, manage maintenance and training programs, and stand watches such as officer of the deck or squadron duty officer. They assist department heads with planning, budgeting, and readiness reporting. Lieutenant junior grades expand their operational understanding of ship, squadron, or submarine systems and begin managing larger teams. Their evaluations emphasize leadership growth, professional knowledge, and technical competence. After about 2 years of effective service, most lieutenant junior grades advance to lieutenant following community-specific qualification milestones. Lieutenant, signified by 2 connected silver bars, is a mid-grade officer rank. Lieutenants are senior division officers on larger commands and department heads on smaller vessels, submarines, or aviation units. They manage maintenance and logistics, safety, and personnel training, overseeing multiple divisions. Lieutenants qualify for key operational watches such as officer of the deck, tactical action officer, or engineering duty officer. Aviation lieutenants act as aircraft commanders or flight leads, while submariners manage weapons or engineering divisions. They are expected to lead independently and handle significant operational responsibility. Promotion to lieutenant commander requires strong evaluations, warfare qualification, and completion of required professional military education. Lieutenant commander, represented by a gold oak leaf, is the first fully competitive officer promotion. Selection is by statutory board evaluating leadership, qualifications, and professional development. Lieutenant commanders serve as department heads on destroyers, cruisers, and amphibious ships, as executive officers on smaller craft, or as major department heads in aviation squadrons. Submarine officers at this level often serve as engineer officers or weapons officers. They are responsible for personnel development, safety, and material readiness. This rank represents transition from tactical leadership to operational management, preparing officers for potential command at sea. Superior performance in these billets determines future promotion eligibility. Commander, marked by a silver oak leaf, commands destroyers, submarines, aviation squadrons, and SEAL teams. They also serve as executive officers on carriers or large amphibious ships and as chiefs of staff for strike groups. Commanders oversee training, morale, discipline, and combat readiness. Selection requires outstanding performance as a lieutenant commander and successful completion of department head tours. Command tours typically last 2 years and represent the highest level of tactical command before entering the flag officer ranks. Commanders demonstrate advanced leadership, administrative control, and ability to manage complex operations under pressure. Their performance determines suitability for further promotion to captain or flag command. Captain is denoted by a silver eagle and is equivalent to an army colonel. Captains command major warships, such as cruisers and aircraft carriers, carrier air wings, submarine squadrons, and special warfare groups. Ashore, they lead air stations, training commands, and logistics centres. Captains also serve as program managers and senior staff officers. Selection requires prior successful command and exemplary service. All promotions to captain and higher require presidential nomination and Senate confirmation. Captains manage thousands of personnel, multi-million-dollar budgets, and complex operations, ensuring full readiness of their commands. They represent the final rank before selection to flag officer. Rear Admiral, lower half, is the Navy's 1-star flag officer rank, symbolized by a single silver star. Officers are nominated by the President, confirmed by the Senate, and selected from proven captains with exceptional leadership records. Rear Admirals lower half command destroyer, submarine or amphibious squadrons, type wings, and major shore installations. They serve as deputy commanders of carrier or expeditionary strike groups and lead fleet training organizations. Rear Admirals lower half oversee large budgets, coordinate regional operations, and implement personnel policies. Their responsibilities extend across multiple ships and units, representing the transition from command-level leadership to strategic fleet management within the Navy hierarchy. Rear Admiral upper half is a 2-star flag officer rank displayed as 2 silver stars. Rear Admirals upper half command carrier, strike groups, numbered task forces, and warfare development centers. They oversee operations across large theaters and direct modernization and readiness programs. Rear Admirals upper half also lead major regional commands and senior staff positions in Washington. Promotion from 1-star to 2-star rank is based on superior performance in prior flag billets and limited by statutory quotas. They guide strategy, integrate emerging technologies, and mentor captains preparing for command. Their leadership shapes the Navy's operational direction and long-range capability development across global areas of responsibility. Vice Admiral. Vice Admiral is a 3-star flag officer rank symbolized by 3 silver stars. Vice Admirals command numbered fleets such as 3rd, 5th, and 7th Fleet, serve as Deputy Chiefs of Naval Operations, and lead major joint commands. They manage maritime operations across multiple regions, balancing strategic planning with current operations. Appointments are tied to specific billets authorized by law and require presidential nomination and Senate confirmation. Vice Admirals oversee fleet modernization, resource allocation, and coordination with allied navies. They ensure integration of sea, air, and cyber capabilities to maintain maritime dominance and global readiness for sustained naval operations worldwide. Admiral. Admiral is the Navy's 4-star rank and the highest peacetime grade. The insignia displays 4 silver stars. Admirals hold positions including Chief of Naval Operations, Vice Chief of Naval Operations, Commander United States Pacific Fleet, and Commander United States Fleet Forces Command. They direct global naval strategy, operations, and resource management, advising the Secretary of the Navy, Secretary of Defense, and President. Appointments are restricted by law and require presidential nomination and Senate confirmation. Admirals coordinate fleet deployments, oversee budgets, and manage personnel policies at the highest level. Their leadership ensures the Navy remains prepared to project power and defend national interests worldwide. Fleet Admiral. Fleet Admiral is a 5-star wartime rank represented by 5 silver stars in a pentagon pattern. Created in World War II to match Allied 5-star equivalents, it has been held only by William D. Leahy, Ernest J. King, Chester W. Nimitz, and William F. Halsey, Jr. The Fleet Admiral commands all naval forces during major global conflicts and holds lifetime active duty status. The rank remains authorized by Congress, but inactive in peacetime. It would be reinstated only during a large-scale war requiring unified maritime command authority at the highest strategic level, symbolizing absolute seniority within the United States Navy. To see how the Navy's elite combat units operate under that same command structure, check out our breakdown, Every U.S. Navy SEAL Team Explained in Detail.